Hello and welcome to JOGA, and welcome to your 30-minute mobility practice. For today's class you may need a couple of bricks. If you don't have them, just a pile of books. Okay, so coming into a seated position, you may want to elevate the hips by sitting on your props or a cushion or rolled up blanket. And let's just close the eyes. Let's just take this time to pause from our day, blocking out distractions. And we'll do that by focusing on our breathing. So as we root down through both sitting bones, lengthen up through the spine, lifting the chest, lifting through the roof of the mouth. Just bring the shoulders to the ears, and we'll roll them back and take them down. Resting hands in a position that feels instinctive and comfortable. Slowing each breath. As you breathe out, just let the shoulders relax a little bit more. Inflating the belly as you inhale. Deflating the belly as you exhale. And just as we pause, let's check in with ourselves. How are we feeling? How is the physical body? Reminding ourselves of our injuries, areas that are a little bit tight or sore. How are you feeling in the mind? Just by lengthening those out breaths, maybe you can be a little bit more present and blocking out those things that could be lurking around and distracting you in your mind. Today's class, I'm going to try and work in every muscle and every joint, lubricating the joints, freeing the body up, being present by focusing on our practice, thereby being able to free up the mind, even for half an hour. Just bring the hands together, let the palms touch. And with a breath in, we'll circle the arms to the sky, reaching to fingertips. You can blink open your eyes. Hands come back to the heart area. Good. So from here, just bring your right hand to your right shoulder blade. With your left hand, just gently move that right elbow back, so you're getting a stretch across the front of that right tricep. Maintaining those smooth breaths. And then just drawing the elbow across the body towards the left shoulder. Just gently pressing that elbow in. Trying to keep the elbow in line with the shoulders at this point in time. And then just gently moving that elbow up and down. As we just start to wake up the shoulder. And once again, bringing the elbow in line with your shoulder. And as we rotate, bring the left hand to your left shoulder, and again pressing the elbow in towards the body. Be mindful here. And we'll just repeat that with movement and breath. So inhale, the hand goes up, doing this rotation of the shoulder joint. Exhale, hand to shoulder blade, and just repeating that. Inhale, exhale. One more time. Inhaling and exhaling. And then from here, just bring your right ear to your right shoulder. A little lengthening through the left side of the neck, and you can move the head slightly. Again, just being mindful. Bring your head back to neutral. Elbow to the sky, pressing that upper arm back. And we'll take a little side stretch to the left. Coming up on the inhale. Side stretching on the exhale. And then coming all the way back up and release. Good. Circle the arms to the sky, inhale. Hands to the heart, exhale. Let's take it to the other side. So taking hold of the left elbow, pressing the elbow back to begin with. Nice neutral neck, and you can have your hand in front if the elbow up in the air in this way is interfering with your neck. And then we're going to draw the elbow across the body to begin with, in line with the shoulders, and just pressing the elbow in towards that right shoulder. And we'll just move the elbow up and down just a few times. And then back to the height of the shoulder, bring your left hand to your right shoulder blade and gently press the elbow in. Nice, relaxed neck. And then just moving, rotating in the joint. Inhale, hand comes up. Exhale, shoulder blade. And just repeating that, inhaling. And exhaling. Just bring your left ear to your left shoulder, feeling a nice lengthening stretch to the right side of the neck. Be careful, be mindful. Head neutral, elbow to sky, press the forearm back, press the upper arm back, and then from here we do a little side stretch to the right. Inhale, come back up, and exhaling. And coming back up, slowly release the hands either side of your hips, and then inhale up to the sky. Hands to heart, exhale, good job. Okay, so from here, just bring your feet to the mat. And we'll step our hands back, leaning into the fingertips or the hands, roll the shoulders back, lift the chest, and we'll just window wipe those legs from side to side. Keep a lift in the chest as you do this, you get a nice shoulder stretch. Good, let's do one more each side. Coming back to center, inhale, lift the chest, and gently release. Okay, so we're going to come all the way forwards into our tabletop position. So bringing your wrists, or you can have your fists under your shoulders, knees underneath the hips. And then from here, press down through both hands, shoulders away from the ears. And from here, going to come into cow, so dropping the belly, open the chest, shoulders back, take a breath in. And then exhale into cat pose, press down, tuck the chin, squeeze the navel. Repeating, inhale. Exhale. Inhaling. Just lubricating the spine, exhaling. 2 more, inhale. Exhaling. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Coming into your neutral position, going to reverse your hands. So from here, you may be able to take the fingertips all the way back, pointing towards your knees. That might be too intense, in which case you might be just rotating the hands slightly out. So just find that level that works for you. It may just be one hand at a time, you might be able to do both. And so from here, we're going to continue with our cat-cows in the hands in the position you've chosen. So inhale into cow, exhale into cat. Repeating, inhale and exhale. One more, inhale. And exhaling. Good, and then finding neutral, we'll turn those hands to face forwards. And then from here, tuck your toes under, spread those toes as you do so, and we'll just go forwards and back. Inhaling, pressing the heel of the hand to the mat as you come forwards with the shoulders. Exhaling, taking it back. Inhale. And exhale. You could stay here, or we're going to sit up onto the heels, so getting a bigger toe stretch, lengthening through the spine. You're going to make a fist with your right hand and take the arm forwards, and then cup your fist with your left hand and just curl the fist in so you're feeling a big stretch on that outer part of your wrist. Should feel like a good stretch. Good. And then from here, spread the fingers and take the fingertips or your palms so you're facing down, the fingertips are facing forwards, and from here just going to take hold of those fingers and gently stretch them towards you. And as you do this, you begin to realize that this is something that we don't do very often, and maybe we should. Let's just get the thumb involved as well. Okay, shake out. We'll do the other side. So make a fist with that left hand, cup with the right and curl the fist in until you feel that stretch on the outer wrist here. And release, so palm is down. Take hold of the fingertips and draw them in towards the body. How are your toes doing? And we'll just involve the thumb also. Okay, let's shake out those wrists. Come forwards. We'll just give those toes a little squeeze and a little pat on the mat. If you can, sit onto your heels. If you can't, you can skip this out. We won't be here for very long. You may need your bricks either side of you. To begin with, just cup the front of your right knee and just gently lift the knee until you feel a stretch on the top of that right foot. And release, we'll swap over. And release. And then using your bricks if you wish, going to bring your right fingertips to your brick, take the left arm up, inhale, lengthen up, and we'll take a little side stretch here. So lengthening through the left ribs. And then just swapping over, inhale and exhale. Good, and gently release. Coming back into your tabletop position. And then from here, we'll just come down onto the elbows. And once again, palms up, make those fists and curl the fists in towards you. As you do this, inhale into cow, exhale into cat. Inhaling and exhaling. Okay, so pressing back up. I'm going to take a half puppy dog here. So take the left arm forwards. The right fingertips come out to the right on the tops of the fingers, and this will support you as you bring the left underarm down towards the mat, and you just start to feel a little bit of stretch through that left underarm, the left shoulder. And we'll just move here, so inhale, coming halfway up. Exhale, lower. Inhaling. And exhaling. And pressing all the way up, we'll swap over. Right arm forwards, left fingertips support you to the left as we lower the right underarm down. And then inhaling, moving with breath. Exhale. Inhaling. And exhale. Okay, pressing all the way back up into our tabletop position. From here, tuck your toes under, and as we press back to the feet, we're going to lift the hips, feet about hip distance apart, bend the knees, and we'll just take a ragdoll here, so cradle the elbows, tuck your chin, relax your head, neck, little sway and rock from side to side. Let the arms flop and hang. You could stay here or interlacing the fingers behind your head, pressing the head gently into the fingers. Bend the knees more, tuck your chin, squeeze your navel as we roll up slowly. And then inhale, reach the arms to sky. Exhale, hands come to the heart. Good. So from here, just make sure those feet are parallel, nice long spine. Come onto the toe of the right foot. I'm just going to hug the right knee and give it a squeeze. And you can hold onto the wall or a chair if you need a little bit of support here. So nice big squeeze, just waking up the hips. Release and squeeze. And then we're going to take the knee out to the side. And then press the knee into the hand and press your hand into your knee so you've got the activation of the two together. Press, 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 spread your toes. Going to take a breath in. And as you exhale, draw the knee in towards the side ribs. And then again, press and activate knee into hand, hand into knee. Inhale. Exhale, draw the knee in towards the side ribs. Come back to center, give the knee a little bit of a squeeze and release the foot to the mat. It'll pad from side to side. And we'll take it to the other side, so hug the left knee in. Squeeze and release a few times. And then we'll take the knee out to the side. Press knee into hand, hand into knee, spread the toes. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, bring the knee into the side ribs. Release. And again, press, knee into hand, hand into knee. Inhale. Exhale, coming back into the ribs. And then back to center, give the knee a squeeze. And bring the foot to the mat, and it'll pad from side to side. Okay, let's make our way to the top of the mat. Have your bricks nearby. Feet parallel, toes spread. And then from here, we're going to come up onto the toes, lift the heels. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, lower the heels down. Take the weight into the heels, lift the toes. And then repeat. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. And then find that neutral position on your feet where you're feeling nice activation through all areas of the feet. And then lengthen up through the spine. Little adjustment of the pelvis, lengthening the tailbone down, lifting the chest, lifting through the roof of the mouth. Shoulders up, back and down. And then we'll circle the arms to the sky, inhale. Fold, exhale, soften the knees as much as you wish to. Inhale, gaze halfway. Exhale, fold. Repeating, inhale, gaze. Keep the knees soft. Exhale, fold. Okay, so grabbing your props, if you're using them today, you're going to step your right foot back into your lunge. And then from here, we're just going to move a little bit, so lifting the hips as you inhale and lower, exhale. And repeating that, inhale, exhale. Last one, inhaling. And as you exhale, we're going to bring the knee all the way down, pad out with a blanket if you need to. Untuck your back foot and hands onto the front of the knee as you press your shin forwards. Draw the navel in. And then reach the arms to sky as you inhale. Hips are forwards. And exhale, hands come to heart or take the hips back a little way. And then straight back up, inhale, hips come forwards. And then exhale, goalpost the arms as the hips go back. Repeating that. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. Straight back up, inhale. And goalpost, exhale. Inhale, reach up. Take hold of the right wrist, and as you exhale, take a little stretch to the left side. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hands to your mat or blocks. Tuck the back toes under, lengthen the back leg, and then from here, we're going to step forwards to the top of the mat. Inhale, gaze, soften those knees. Exhale, fold. And we're going to step the left foot back. That first step may not go far, so you can shimmy it back a little way. And just moving to begin with, inhaling, exhaling. So it's waking up the front of the hips. when you're ready to bring the knee all the way down to the mat, find your padding. Untuck the back foot. Hands on the front of your thigh, press, on the top of your thigh, press the shin forwards. Draw the navel in, lift the chest. And then reach the arms to sky. Hips are forwards, lengthen to fingertips. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, hands come to heart, hips go back a little way. And then straight back up, inhale, hips forwards. Exhale, lower the elbows like a W. Inhale, moving with breath. Exhale, hands to heart, hips back. Inhale, reach up, hips forwards. Exhale, W. And then reaching all the way up, hips are forwards, take hold of that left wrist, and a little stretch to the right side. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hands to your block. So this time we're going to take your right knee back to meet your left. You can just move your props to one side for the moment. Hands forwards, shoulders to hands, knees behind the hips, navel to spine, and just rotate the inside of your elbow to face forwards. We'll lower down with control, elbows brush the side of the body. And then bring the elbows underneath the shoulders for Sphinx pose. Press down, lift the chest. Relax through the hips and the legs and energize your chest forwards. Keep the neck nicely relaxed. Smoothing your breath. Just keeping that lift in the chest. Just drop your chin to your chest. So you're finding a lengthening through the back of the neck. Keep the activation through the elbows. And then just rotate your head to your right shoulder. So you're feeling a big lengthening stretch to the left side of the neck. And then we'll just take it to the left shoulder. Just be mindful. And then back to center. Lift the chin and chest. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, release down, elbows wide. And you can make a little pillow with your hands. Bend your knees and just rock those hips from side to side. Okay, for this next one, you're possibly going to need something to rest your head on, so have that available. So coming back into a Sphinx position, with your right arm, you're going to thread it to the left, and then your left arm to the right. And again, like I said, you're going to need potentially a little prop for your forehead. I'm going to put mine on its medium height and bring your forehead down. So you're getting a stretch for the shoulders here. Bring your left elbow to support you, and then your right elbow. We'll take it to the other side. So left arm threads underneath the right, and then right arm in front to the left. It's a little bit awkward. Take your time to get into it. Another breath here. And gently press into the elbows. Left elbow supports you, right elbow to mat. And then to counter stretch that, we're going to Take the left arm out to the left. Come onto the fingertips of the right hand, bend your right knee. Again, you may need your prop here. And we're just going to roll onto the left side body and bring your right foot behind your left knee. So you're feeling a stretch in that left arm, and then using something to support your head underneath your left temple. And then slowly come back to your front. Taking it to the other side, right arm reaches, the left fingertips support you, bend your left knee, and we'll roll onto the right side. Fingertips behind, your fingertips in front of you, your toes behind you, and again using a brick underneath your right temple. And then slowly come back onto your front. Be careful, take your time. And from here, we'll just take both arms forwards, palms together, forehead down. And just bring that back so the hands to the back of your head, or so your thumbs to the back of your head. And then slowly pressing up onto your knees. We'll just do some cat-cow circles here. In both directions. Taking the knees wide, child's pose, sink back. Okay, so coming all the way forwards, crossing at your ankles, finding a seated position, or your way is fine. Taking the legs in front of you, sitting your sitting bones up onto your cushion or your props. Hands either side of your pelvis and lengthen up through the spine. Shoulders nicely relaxed, a little lift of the chest. Toes flex and engage, softening the knees. And we'll just start to creep our hands forwards to a position where we think, yeah, I'm getting a stretch in the back of my legs, a little bit for my lower back, and that's enough for me. My shoulders are relaxed, my head is relaxed. And I'm able to breathe nice and smoothly here. With each out breath, there may be space to go a little bit deeper, but maybe not, and that's okay. You might want to move slowly, just exploring. Accepting all is good. And slowly walking back up. Walk the hands behind you. Tips of the fingers rotate left and right. Roll the shoulders back, point the toes, and then lift the chest. We're not looking for straight elbows here. It's all about lifting through the chest. Keep squeezing and knitting the shoulder blades towards each other. Gently release and give yourself a little hug in. Okay, we're going to lower down, so bring the heels to the top of your mat. Point your toes, reach your arms around your spine as we roll down. Squeeze the navel. And then we'll take the feet off and just roll the rest of the way nice and safely. Hug the knees in when you get there. Bring the feet to the mat. Just bring your right ankle across the front of your left knee and just press your right thigh away from you, flexing the foot. And then just sliding the right thigh on top of your left, shifting the hips to the right side. With your left hand, you can just draw the knees to the left side of your mat, and we'll reach the right arm to the right. Mindfully bring yourself up as you unravel those legs and even off the pelvis. Left ankle, right knee, press the knee away from you. Flex the foot. Relax the lower back. Slide the left thigh on top of your right. Shift the hips to the left. Draw the knees to the right side of your mat. And then reach the left arm to the left side of your mat. Mindfully come back up. Even that pelvis off. Hug the knees in and separate them. Bring your hands to your shins and just press and release a few times. And as you press and release, the tailbone lifts and releases down. And you can move your hands up and down your shins towards your ankles and your knees, moving with each breath. Good, and then hug the knees in and just maybe do some independent circles with each knees. 2 circles in the sky, in one direction and then the other direction. And squeeze those knees in. Okay, let's take the feet to the corners of the mat. Let the toes fall outwards. You could always have the knees bent if that works better for your back. Arms away from the body, palms up. Widen the shoulder blades, tuck the chin. Take a breath in. Exhale, let everything go and sink to the mat. A little bit more time, Shavasana, if you wish. Thank you so much for practicing with me today.